Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming the anything but books tag, and I've been seeing this tag go around booktube for the past month or so, and I am obsessed with these videos. I watch every single one that I see uploaded. I just think they're really interesting. It was a tag created by Reader Rot. I'll link her channel down below and also her original video. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. The first question is, name a cartoon that you love. And I love cartoons. I love anime, I love all of the animation things. Disney movies are like my favorite things in the whole world. But my all-time favorite cartoon is Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then in second place is The Legend of Korra. And then I also really like Rick and Morty, BoJack Horseman, and Futurama. Those are like all of the shows that I'm obsessed with right now, and I just love them so much. They're really good. Specifically Rick and Morty. I just finished watching that last night, and it was so good, and I'm so excited for the rest of season 3. The next question is, what song are you obsessed with right now? And I have a few. The first one that I've literally been listening to on repeat is the song Only Us from Dear Evan Hansen, which is a musical on Broadway, which is arguably my favorite musical ever. And this song is funny because I didn't like this song for a really long time. Like when I first heard the soundtrack, I was like, it's just another generic love song. But now I can't stop listening to it. So I've been listening to that on repeat, and I've also been listening to All Right by Keaton Henson, which Keaton Henson, I just want to like hug him because he's just so sad. Like his music is so, it like portrays anxiety in such a realistic way, and I just love it. And I love that song specifically. It's just, it touches my soul. And I also really like the song Malibu 1992 by the band Coin. The band Coin, my friends and I recently just discovered, and they're like gonna be our summer band. But like that song is literally my favorite. It's such like a jam song. Like I just want to like listen to it when I like drive down the highway. It's really good. You should check those songs out. So the next question is, what could you do for hours that isn't reading? And I kind of already just said this, but I could literally drive for hours. I love driving my car. I don't know why I like driving so much. It's sort of like a therapy for me, I guess. There's just no better feeling than like having the windows down and like driving by the beach and like singing with your friends like at the top of your lungs. Like I don't know, it's just like a really great feeling. And I like often go for drives like late at night when I just need to like clear my mind. So yeah. The next question is, what is something you love that your followers would be surprised by? And I don't have an answer for this question because I feel like I'm pretty like transparent with what I like. Like I don't think I keep anything really a secret. Like you guys know I love Disney, you know I love Victoria Schwab and reading and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I don't know. The next question is, what is your favorite unnecessarily specific thing to learn about? And I have 2 answers for this question. The first one is just like orca whales. What sparked my interest in this was the documentary Blackfish, which is on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, it's a CNN documentary. And my history teacher actually showed it to us in class one day. I don't really know why. We weren't learning about like orcas or anything, but he just put it on one day. And I was like immediately like obsessed with it, and I wanted to know everything I could about it. And actually I'm writing a paper about it in my research paper writing class this semester, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be really fun. But yeah, I just love learning about orca whales and like specifically how they are how they differ in captivity than when like when they're free in like the wild. Because they have like a part of the brain that humans don't have, and they're like emotionally connected in different ways, like, and they have stronger relationships with their family than humans have. And it just, I could go on for hours about this, but yeah, that's the first thing. And then the second thing is just like anything that has to do with Japanese culture, whether that's like anime or like their food. Like I just recently discovered the documentary series which Estee Lalonde talked about in one of her videos recently. It's called Japanology, and it's just like this whole series. There's like 50 something episodes about like Japanese culture and lifestyle, and I'm like living for all of these episodes. I've been watching it every day, and it's so interesting and it's so good. So if you're interested in Japanese culture like I am, definitely give that, I'll definitely check that out. It's like yeah, it's so cool. And I also love reading like Japanese literature. If it's anything set in Japan, I'm there for it. The next question is, what is something unusual that you know how to do? And it's not unusual that I know how to do this, but I guess it would just like surprise you guys. I don't know. I know how to tap dance. I was a dancer for 16 years. And I know how to do all types of dance, but I'm just like specifically better at tap dancing than I am at any other dancing. Not that I'm saying I was like really bad, but I just like tap dancing more. So sorry if the lighting just changed too. The sun just went away. But yeah, I know how to tap dance and it's really fun. The next question is, show us something that you've made within the last year, and I'm gonna get that right now. So like I mentioned before, Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra are like my favorite TV shows of all time. Specifically I like The Legend of Korra. I really liked season 1, and I specifically loved the villain Amon. Like, I just thought he was really interesting and complex. So last summer I got into watercolor painting, and I'm like not an artist by any means, but I made this painting of Amon, and I'm actually like really proud of it. He looks a little like, okay, you look at this now and he doesn't look like happy, but if you put the picture, which I'll put like right here next to this picture, he looks like a little gumdrop. Like, he's just so happy. Which I didn't do on purpose. It was just like, I'm not a good artist, and like you could clearly see this is very messy, so I'm sorry if you're an artist and you're like thinking this is the worst, because I don't know, it's bad, but like I'm happy that it even looks like him a little bit, so I'm very proud of this. The next question is, what is your most recent personal project? And for me, that has been minimalism and trying to just like minimize the amount of things that I own. And I've always lived in the same house my whole life. I've never moved out. I still live with my parents, but like eventually I will have to move out, and I don't want to have like a lot of things, so I decided to just like go minimalist, and like I just feel better. I'm definitely like nowhere near being done with this like journey, but I did start doing like project 333, which is like a capsule wardrobe, which is really fun. I don't know, it's like interesting because it lets you be like creative, because you have to try to find new ways to wear different things, and I don't know, I really like it. I don't know if it'll be like a long-term thing, but I just figured I'll have to move out one day, and like I don't want to have a whole lot of things to move, so yeah. Question is one of my favorites, and it says, tell us something you think about often, maybe while staring out of windows. And recently I have been thinking a lot about the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I still haven't read ACOWAR. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just have been putting it off because I don't want the series to be over. I know it's not over, but like I don't want the series to be over. So I've been thinking about that a lot, and just like the fate of my babies and what's gonna happen. And I know I could just read the books and find out, but yeah. But if we're not talking recently, like what I normally think about is like I think about my friends a lot, because like I have a really big group of friends, but we're all really close and we all like love each other so much. We're like one big family, and I often think about like how great they are and how they're just such beautiful people and how much I love them. So if any of you guys are watching this video, I love you, buddy. And then the last question is, show us something that's your favorite, but have it be specific to you. And I don't have an answer written down for this, so I guess I'll just talk about this. So this is a box that I had this teacher, well, she wasn't actually ever my teacher, but she was one of the acting teachers. She was one of the acting teachers at my school, and she left at the end of my junior year, and she moved to California. When I'm from New Jersey, so that's like all the way across the country, and so she moved to California, and I didn't get to see her, and we were like really close. Like, we often talked about life together, and she was just kind of like a mentor to me. So before she left, she gave me this box that a student had given her, and it was painted. It has like a little flower on the inside, and then in here it has like a couple shells and stuff, and then there's a necklace that has, well, it's like a ring on a chain, but you get the drift. And it has a little anchor on it, and she told me that she thought I could use this because like I had like just gone through like my first breakup, and so I was feeling like really like bad, and she was helping me get through it. She's like, you know, for when you need to just feel like anchored in life, and it was like a whole symbolic thing. But I keep this on my bookshelf, and every time I look at it I think of her, and I hopefully will be seeing her in like a few weeks because she's coming to New York City, and she wants to meet up, so hopefully I'll see her soon. But yeah, so I guess this but yeah, so that was the anything but books tag. I don't have anybody specifically that I want to tag, so if you want to do it, I tag you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more tag videos, because I have a few that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't uploaded them yet because I don't know how I feel about them. But if you want to see more, definitely let me know. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.